Welcome back to Pattycakes. Woo, woo. Okay, I will be doing part 3 of my Science of Cooking final project. It will be the almost flourless perfect cake. I'm going to heat up 10 ounces of bittersweet chocolate, 2 ounces of milk chocolate, 11 tablespoons of butter, I think it's just a little bit too much butter. I'm going to take a little bit out. Three-quarters cup of sugar, and we're going to go over to the stove and heat it up until the chocolate melts and sugar dissolves. I'm going to do this on a medium heat. Okay, welcome back. Our mixture of chocolate and sugar has melted. Now we're going back over here. We're going to whisk in the egg yolks and vanilla seeds. Now, here are the vanilla seeds. You see those little babies there? They came out of one of these little beans. I had to scrape it. So, very expensive. So, I'm gonna put this in here with my finger to make sure I get every one of those little babies. Okay, I don't want to miss any. They're very small. Okay, I'm going to whisk in the egg yolks also. I better take this thing out. Okay. Whisking the eggs separately gives the cake a moussey consistency and saves it from overwhelming heaviness. Using egg yolks gives it a smooth texture, which is what I'm hoping to accomplish. Using only 5 eggs instead of 11, like some recipes do, will make it light. Okay. Now I'm going to beat 5 egg whites. Okay, I'm still mixing the egg whites. We want to form glossy peaks. I did refrigerate the egg whites right up until I used it, and I even put it in the freezer before that to give it some extra oomph. And now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of sugar and thickening up. We're almost there. Test this out. Yeah. Okay, we got some glossy peaks. Let's use this. Okay, so I'm going to stir in 1/3 of the egg whites into the chocolate batter. can you see this? Well, 1/3. Stir this in. And now I'm going to add in the rest of the egg whites. Little one. Okay, this works better. And you need to gently mix it in. I don't know, can you see this consistency here? Nice and light. Use a spoon. Get all the chocolate off the bottom. Like I said, you need to do this gently. Okay, next I'm going to add it to my flour. Only a half a cup of flour. It's supposed to be an almost flourless cake. Gently. Gently. Okay. No, that's okay. I don't need that. Okay. Now we're going to pour the batter into a 9-inch spring-form pan and put it into the 350-degree oven and bake it for about 32 minutes. I pre-sprayed it. Oh, I can use that now. Mix this up a little bit here. Okay, over to the oven we go. I'm hoping this turns out to be very rich and moist. Set the timer for 32 minutes. Welcome back, and the cake is cooling. I put it in the garage to step up the process. We are going to make the praline crumble now. I'm going to take 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to put it on the stove and bring it to a boil about 3 minutes. I'm not going to stir it until it boils, and then I'm going to let it brown a little bit, and then I'll stir it. Then I'm going to add my 1 cup of pecans, and that'll give me my candied pecans. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here, pour in the pecans, and glaze them. And that'll give us our pecan crumble. Now I'll pour it on the parchment paper until we're ready to put it on the cake after we put the glaze on. Okay, welcome back to Pattycakes. We are going to make the glaze now. I've chopped up 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. I'm going to heat a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to bring it to a boil and then pour it over the chocolate. Okay, we're back here at Pattycakes, and my heavy cream came to a boil. I'm going to pour it over the semi-sweet chocolate, and hopefully it's going to melt. This might take a few minutes. Okay, and after it completely melts, it has to rest for 5 minutes. Welcome back to Pattycakes. The glaze is smooth. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of pecan bourbon whiskey. It is optional. And the only thing this bottle says on the back is serve over ice. Okay. We'll mix that in. I have the cake over the wire rack with parchment paper underneath to catch the drippings. Okay, I'm going to pour the glaze in a big puddle on top of the cake. Then I'm going to nudge the glaze towards the edges and let it drip down the sides. Just want to say that butter was the choice of fat here. Whipped cream can be used, but it dilutes the chocolate flavor. Is it dripping? I don't want to take all of it off the top. Okay, now I'm going to take the praline crumble and sprinkle it on top. I don't know if I'm going to use all of it. Some people don't like nuts. It looks like enough to me. Now I'm going to let it set for 20 minutes. Hello again. We're winding down here. As you can see, I have all 3 cakes finished. I'd like to thank you all for watching this movie. I would like to say at this time that I feel blessed for being able to make a movie, which was on my bucket list. I always wanted to make a movie. And I am a 27-year breast cancer survivor, so I'm blessed to be here to be able to do it. I'd also like to thank God for my wonderful husband, which we will be celebrating our 30th anniversary this year. This movie wouldn't be possible without him. He remodeled our beautiful kitchen. He made this wonderful table, an island. He was my director and cameraman and my financier. Also, I would like to get 1 million hits on this movie, so I will get an A on my final project. Okay, Dick, you want to wave? You give us a hand. Give us a hand. In front of the camera. And one more message.